Okay, cool. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna go over and log into our back office over here. And this is where once you log in, you'll see our lovely little faces here. Please register for the Fast Start training. That's why you're here. Then this green button, we're going to click on Enter Power Lead System. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the first step when you get back here. So if you're brand new, what should you do, right? Everybody wants to know, like, what is that one thing I should be doing, first? And that one thing is adding your domain. So where it says www right here, click on that little button there, add your domain. And over here, we're going to type in, a couple of different ideas. I'll go like get paid with Ace. And then automatically you will see that it has the .com here for you, right? So get paid Ace. I like to say get paid with Ace right there. And then is this domain name available? So I'm going to click on that and see if it's available. Yes, it is. And we're going to check these boxes here. And then all you have to do is click on this big green button here, charge my credit card now. It will charge the card on file that you signed up with the Power Lead system. So great, we got our domain, right? Get paid with Ace. What do we do with this? Once you purchase the domain, you're going to go to where it says click the easy button. Now, Power Lead system has some great funnels here: Lead Lightning, free lead system, Fire Your Boss funnel. My favorite funnel is Fire Your Boss. Why? Well, it's our story, right? And that's how people really get here and things like that. Now, there are other funnels you might have came in from, but we're going to be talking about Fire Your Boss funnels today. All right. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Fire Your Boss funnel right here, green button. And then as you can see, we already have it set up. So I'm going to delete it so we can redo it over here, for you guys. So the actual domain that we're using is called globalprofitformula.com. That's our domain name, okay? We already purchased it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go on this box here on the left, and I'm going to put Fire Your Boss. All right? And then we're going to hit Create. And automatically, it's going to create the funnel right here. That's why it's important, the first step, for you to get that domain name, right? That's crucial. Without that, we can't link it up, right? Now we got it together. And what did that take? Not even a minute. Really, really fast. It's what's great about Power Lead system. So I'm going to click on this button right here, our link. And this is the funnel, the Fire Your Boss funnel with Power Lead system that people are actually using to generate leads and sales. Okay. Now, I don't know if you came in through this funnel. You might have not. But this is the one that we are using and we are driving traffic to. And this is a way that you could actually just get your business up and running in literally less than a minute by following this Fast Start training. All right. So now the $1 million question is, now that I have this set up, Rich, what do I do? I mean, what is my next step? Well, the next step is to get your eyeballs on this website. So how do we do that? Well, I use a service called, let me see, go here. I use a service called Udemy. I use other services, SolidX, but the one my favorite is Udemy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to where it says training right here, and I'm going to click on the training area. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the marketing tab right here. Now, keep in mind, you might not see this when you click on the training tab. And I'll tell you why, because you have to sign up for the account for free, right? I would just use the same email and password that you use for signing up a Power Lead system. Keep it simple, keep it congruent. So I'm going to click on marketing. And when I click on marketing, I'm going to scroll down to where it says Udemy. And you guys can follow along right now, because people that have been in Fast Start in the past, people that had the most success are the ones that follow along and actually do what I tell them to do. Okay. So Udemy, I'm going to click on this link right here. Now I already have an account with Udemy. And if you're brand new, you got to sign up. Just sign up right here, name, email, and password. Now I'm going to log in since I already have an account. Now we're here in the back office of Udemy. So what do we do? I mean, what do we do back here? Well, where's the first place I can go? Well, that's real simple. If we want to get traffic, want to get eyeballs on this funnel, we got to actually click on where it says find sellers, right? Who's selling the traffic? Well, Here's one right here, Philip Coble. Let's take a look at Philip Coble. He actually does 40 cents per click, right? Now you can change the demographics of the percentage of sales that have been given by clicking this got sales area right here, 40%. So I choose 40%. You can choose 20%, 30%. But today I'm feeling a little greedy, so I'm going to choose 40%, right? I want more sales. So I'm going to go here to Philip Coble. Let me click on him. And we're looking over here. I can see from the United States. We just got a solo done recently.
Oh, look who that is. Somebody from the
Yeah,
US.
that's interesting. Right? So as you can see, we're scrolling down. Now, here we are. You can see that this has 300 clicks, right? Before we get to this area, though, before I make my decision, if I want to run traffic, I'm going to scroll down and just read a little bit more information, where the traffic comes from, what countries. Okay, that's important to me. All right. And I can see United States. Let's see here, Canada. We got the UK, we got Australia and New Zealand. Beautiful. My kind of traffic. Okay. So now I'm going to scroll down. There's testimonials here. Beautiful, beautiful. 3 sales. All right. Okay. Let's see here. So this person is given sales. That means he's got a pretty good list. Good solo, decent opt-ins. That means more leads. So it's responsive. Oh, he is responsive because he actually responded to me right away. If I go to messages here, you can see, like, that's another one. You guys get to see my vendors. That's all right. I'd rather you see my vendors and take action instead of just watching this presentation. Okay. As you can see right here, let's see. Yep, we were talking. I got another one over here, Gabe. We got conversations going on. Solos are being done. We just got done, right? So let's go back to find sellers. Let's go back to Philip Coble. I like Philip Coble, all right? You know, not only because of Frank, that's not the reason why I drove traffic. I drove traffic because I like what I see about the testimonials, good people saying great things about him. So I'm going to take a chance. Now, how am I going to take a chance is the question. Well, this automatically defaults to 300 clicks. Nope, don't want 300 clicks. I'm going to keep most of the money in my pocket because I want to do some testing. So I'm going to back this up to 200 clicks right here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in that link. Just paste in fireyourboss.globalprofitformula.com. Remember what I created? It's already in here. So I'm going to hit checkout. And once I click on checkout, it's going to give me 2 options to pay. I could pay through PayPal, or I could pay with debit or credit card. It is that simple to get eyeballs on your website and on a budget. Okay. Very, very simple, guys. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to this area here with the slides. Okay. And I want to talk about the mindset when it comes to building your business with the Power Lead system. Okay. It's very important to change your thought process starting today. If you've been on the internet and you've been jumping from one opportunity to the other, and you have not been getting results, it's because you're not following these laws when it comes to changing the way that you're thinking. The reason why people fail is not because of the task I just showed you what to do. It's because of what's between your 2 ears and what's changing your thought process from you getting the results that you're looking for. Now, what I'm about to teach you, what you're about to learn in the next 30 minutes is how to earn $5,000 to $10,000 a month with the Power Lead system, okay? And I want to go over this with you because this is the crucial connection to that. You got to change your mindset. You got to think differently. Starting today, anything that you had in yesterday is dead and dusted. It's dead and gone. You're here and you're here to transform. The first thing is I want you to stop thinking about selling. And I know that sounds kind of weird and sounds kind of backwards, but I had to adopt that in order for me to break free from the system and have a beautiful lifestyle in Puerto Rico and all those great things, right? I had to change my thought process. I had to stop thinking of selling all the time. I had started thinking about building relationships. Okay, so that's the first thing I want you to think about. Build relationships and stop trying to sell. Because when you sell and all you're thinking is about selling, you start getting desperate. you start making the wrong decisions, and you start losing the foresight of how to really build your business on the internet. All right, that's number one. Number two, I want you to just take your learning to the next level. Now, what do I mean by that? Right now, you're watching this training that I just shared with you. I told you how to get traffic. I told you how to set up a funnel. And if you're brand new and you're not following along, that means you're not taking action. That means your mindset is not in the right place. It takes literally less than a minute to do what I just told you to do. And if that's holding you back, it's because you have a serious problem with your mindset. You see, everybody wants change. Everybody wants to break free for this system. Everybody wants to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month or more. But the problem is they're not focusing on not just learning, but the improvement factor of what they need to do. Just get started. Just get going. And then you start improving on what you're learning. You see, you already learned something here today, didn't you? What I just shared with you. If you're brand new, you probably never saw this before. You just learned something. Now you got to go out there, take action, and improve on what you're learning. Get good. Get to mastery. Number three, don't be afraid to take risk. This country was not built on not taking risk. This country was built on taking risk. This is why, if you live in the United States, everybody says the best country to live in the world, right? But that's because of the risks that we're taking in the very beginning, all right, to build this country. It's even included the same thing in your business. Your business is not going to go anywhere unless you take risks. Don't be afraid. Do not let the fear be the mind killer that's going to disrupt your success of what you want, because I know you want it. Number four, take action, but give it time. Why do you give it time? Well, because you got to be realistic with yourself. You're learning brand new skill sets. You're learning how to change your mindset. You're learning how to do different things you've never done before. So take action, yes, but don't be afraid, okay, to take risks, and take action and give it time, okay? Number five, anybody heard of Russell Brunson? He actually owns ClickFunnels, the funnel creator, right? He actually says you're only just one funnel away from success. And that funnel's already here. I just showed it to you in Power Lead System. That's Russell Brunson. Now, this is the final. And this is the one that I had to adopt. And I had to realize, if I never got this down, I would never be in the position that I am today, ever. And the reason why is because I stopped thinking about reasons why I'm here, reasons why I want to build a business. I had to connect my emotional state to how I feel about what I want. Because if I just think about what I want, it's not really real. But if I connect my emotional state to what I really want, I know I can make it happen. Because I know by taking action, and I know it's going to take time, and I know that I need to take risks, even though I'll be afraid because I'm brand new, right? When I first started, I knew that if I connected my emotional connection, I knew all those things were not going to stop me because I stayed uncomfortable. And the only way to stay uncomfortable is to connect your emotional state to why you're here. That will help you take risks when you don't feel like taking those risks. Because that's more important than anything, is what matters to you and what you want. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next segment of this Fast Start training.